I pray to God that they legalize weed in every single state of every country, of every nation. Everyone should be high. You just tend to not worry about negativity. You don't worry about anything bad. You just stay focused. And, well, at least for me, let me just not for everybody. You're a bomb. You're a bomb. I'm a bomb. I'm a bomb. Y'all take your little with you, nigga. Take it with you. Let it know about me. You want my name? You want to get to know my name? You want to get to know my name? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right, exactly. Don't move, baby girl. That's what you don't want to do. Exactly. Exactly. In front of my son, right? You call me Maximus. Call me Maximus. Right now. All right. Tell him what you did. Tell him who you fucking. Tell him what you got to do for breakfast. Come on, baby girl.
Good morning, guys. Oh, wait. No, it's not morning. Y'all, it's 1:29. So, good afternoon. We on our way to go to Corral with the baby. Because yesterday was his birthday. His mom didn't give the baby up until 7. Being spiteful. But, you know, it's okay. It is what it is. Y'all, I just uploaded a video. What was the title of the video? Yeah, I put it on private because I made an error in the video, and I feel like I don't want to be that person to unjustly accuse someone of saying something or doing something that they really didn't do. So there was a part in the video where Nina said the plaintiffs weren't there, and I thought she said the police wasn't there. So I didn't want to leave that video because I just didn't believe it would be fair at all. So I took it down. Now, what I said in that video is what I stand by. I only took the video down because of the snippet where I misheard her say police, where she really said plaintiff. So
the report wasn't submitted on time. So here I am telling the judge, oh, the visits were perfect. They were perfect. They were flawless. Like, me and my son had a great time. And there they are talking about, well, this and that. No one was there except me in the courthouse. I'm like, how can the police have anything to say about my visits? They weren't even present.
So I took the video down because I just didn't want it to be up there because it wasn't fair to her. And again, I don't want to be that person that unjustly accuses someone of saying something and doing something and they really didn't do. So I took it down. But I stand by what I said in that video. She's very narcissistic and she is a manipulator. She uses her platform to manipulate people for her own gain, her own personal gain. She's not interested in being near her son. Now, do I believe she loves her son? Yes, I do. But I don't believe her son benefits her at this time and juncture in her life. I believe he serves a purpose. He helps create her platform. Now, this is the thing. If she said plaintiff and she said they wasn't there, so how would they know what was going on? That child is old enough to relay information to his dad and his stepmom. Point blank, period. So evidently, something that Maxima said to them caused them some concern, and they put it in a report. That's what happened. If she said they wasn't even there, how would they know? The child was there. That's how they would know. This girl is not interested in being in this child's life. He is a platform. He is a platform, and I'll stand by that. If she was standing in front of my face right now, I would say, honey, take your child out of your vlogs, using him as a storyline to manipulate people. I'm a mother. You can't tell me my stuff is more valuable than being near my child. And people that buys into that idea, there's something wrong with them. They're self-centered, self-serving, and selfish people who are very narcissistic. So it takes a narcissistic person to understand another narcissistic person. I also stand by the fact that she has no self-esteem, no self-worth, and no self-value, and she gets all of that from her possessions. And that's why she goes on and uses her platform to manipulate those who would listen or who really don't see what's going on. The young lady that did the video about her, it was spot on. It was intriguing, it was thought-provoking, and it gave you a whole new different viewpoint of her, which is reckless, a bully, calculating, manipulating, narcissistic. But I took the video down, I put it on private because I didn't think it was fair to leave it up there because she didn't say police, she said plaintiff. I'm going to hang out with my son. Y'all come along. And I'm just going to say this. Why does my son, a male child at 26, have more maternal instincts than this grown woman?
So we have a special birthday. No, what's his name again?
Damari.
Damari.
Mari? All right.
Damari. Or Mari.
Mari?
Mari.
Mari. Okay.
All right.
Let's see how, I'm just going to try to see how he's going to react.
Is it for the baby?
It's for the baby.
Crowd, we have a very special guest. It is Mari's birthday. On the count of three, you guys will join us to sing happy birthday. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mari. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, he likes you, Michi. He's looking at you.
Right, eyeballing.
Oh, he's that man.
Is that man? Get it, get it, get it.
That's hot out here, but we sitting out here, people watching. That's my crew right there. That's the heart of the crew right there.
Hey, I was looking at her. Fat man. Why is watching the waves? But that's a cute picture though. This comes from hanging out with the Barriers for so long. Jabari! Fat man, fat man.
Yeah, we back. And we's tired. It is, what time is it? I'm just turning the TV on.
Jurassic World Fallen.
Okay, so it's 8:25. Y'all, we just getting back. We tired. We had a full day. Yeah, I said earlier I was going to take the video down. I made it private. I was going to take it down because I didn't feel it was fair to Nina to leave it up because I misunderstood what she said. But the facts are still the facts. And I still stand by what I say. I don't blame her for doing what she's doing. I can't understand why people are still willing to send her money, but that's neither here or there with me, because these are grown people who are deciding to do this. And if they decide to do it, give her 50 cents out of their dollar, oh well. Sometimes, like I said, life has to serve you a hard lesson. And if they don't refuse to learn the lesson, they're going to go through it again and again and again. And, you know, I'm not sending her a penny out of my dollar, so I don't have a problem with her doing what she's doing. I shouldn't say I don't have a problem with it, because it is, for all intents and purposes, manipulating someone, tricking them to get for your own personal gain. And I don't understand why people can't see through that. But that's neither here or there. If they don't want to see, they don't want to see. You can't lead someone through a forest when they're not willing to take direction. So it is what it is. What I don't like is her using that baby as a platform. He's old enough at this point to see things for what they are. This girl is reckless in her behavior. You could kind of see through her if you do your research. And let me tell you something. The young lady that did her research on her and provided the court docs, girl, I want to be like you when I grow up. I'm saying, when I get out of the toddler stages of YouTube and I get into the adolescent stages of YouTube, I want to be just like you, because you did that. But let me just say this. All this crying she's doing for her son and all of this stuff, that makes no sense to me, because not one thing in her house would make her second guess being near her son. And the only excuse and the only reason she has for not moving to Vegas is she would have to sell all her stuff and start all over again. I want you to tell me, does that sound like a mother who really is truly fighting for their child? No, it doesn't. And again, I'm going to say this. Her self-worth, her self-esteem, and her self-value is all in the aesthetics of the things that she owns. It doesn't come from her internal, it comes from external. So her stuff validates her. And that whole Tyler Perry fantasy, girl, get that up. Get that up. Because you don't think Tyler Perry going to research you before he even think about putting you even anywhere, even pushing a broom for him. He's going to research you. So again, let me just say this and just make myself clear. I was wrong when I misinterpreted her saying the plaintiff. I thought she said the police. So it wasn't fair to her to leave the video up, so I took it down. But everything I said in that video, I stand by. She's a narcissistic manipulator who uses her son for personal gain, and that's what she's building her platform on, the storyline of her son. If anybody is out there that is a true mother, that have been through some trials and tribulations trying to maintain for their children, some material BS costs more to you than it's worth to be near your child or to get your child straight. Real mothers don't think like that. Real mothers do not think like that. And if there's been plenty of times when I've been so angry, I thought I was going to blow a gasket. But never one time would I have thought about putting my children in harm's way. Never one time would I have thought about putting them in a situation that would endanger them. Whenever a mother who has maternal instincts gets to the point where they think they're going to lose it, the first thing that pops in their mind is their children. And they see the cause and effect of their behavior. How would that affect their children? This person does not. She does not. She keeps saying, oh, I want him to see these videos later on. Well, which video do you want him to see? The one where you talk about, your vagina? The one you talk about where your nip, you walk around without no bra? The one you talk about where there's a nipple slip here and there? Which video do you want him to see? When you're going to the girl's job and you're threatening her? Let's see. When you're smoking weed. That's a good one for him to see. That's a real good one for him to see. You know, when you at the gym, holding your pants down, showing your, I mean, okay, yeah, you got a nice build the body. You got a nice build the body. But why do you have to show it off? If this is the things that you want to show your son, what are you showing him? How to manipulate and lie? That's what you want to show him? It's not a good example. Yeah, I took the video down. I apologize for the misinterpretation that I had. Again, I took it down because what I don't want to do is be unfair. That's not my goal. It will never be my intent to be unfair. It was not fair for me to leave that video up with her saying plaintiff and I said police. I misunderstood. I apologize for that, but I stand by everything else. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to unblock myself from Nina Unrated, and if she blocks me, she blocks me. But I'm going to unblock her because I don't feel like it's fair that I upload content in reference to her and not allow her to be able to comment on anything in regards to her. So if I'm going to have anything about her, I should allow her to be able to comment. And if she's blocked or I'm blocked from her, she can't comment, and that's not fair either. So I'm going to unblock myself from all of her channels. If she wants to respond to anything that I've said, I welcome her to, because it's not fair to block someone and then talk about them, not giving them the platform to either defend themselves or to respond. So I'm unblocking myself.